And good morning. Welcome into another edition of Trust Matters, Real Estate and Estate Planning Solutions with Sean Robertson of Gateville Law Firm. They're in Yorkville and online at gatevillelawfirm.com. And Sean is in studio again for us this morning. How are we doing today?
Hey, doing great. It could always be worse, that's for sure.
All right. Well, with that attitude, let's dive into a topic that I think will affect a lot of folks that are in our audience. Plenty of business owners across the radius of WSPY's reach here, Sean, and this is a good topic this week. We're focusing on some tips for small business owners when it comes to estate planning and protecting assets. So where are we going here?
Yeah, so one of the first tips for small business owners is most of them don't have a written agreement for their business. So with an LLC, it's called an operating agreement. So essentially, the operating agreement governs internal operations, rights, and responsibilities, where for a corporation, it's called bylaws. So for corporations, it establishes rules for management and decision making. And the reason that matters is in case of an incapacity or death, the business has problems, especially if it has employees and you don't have any written agreement or instructions what to do.
Yeah, so this is a pretty vital thing that business owners need to have, right?
Absolutely. It defines percentages, profit sharing, and it helps avoid disputes among members or shareholders or their family. Because a lot of times, some of the current employees may be good people to buy the company, or maybe it's a family-owned business. So business succession planning is very important.
What are some tips for setting this up and making sure this is in place at your business?
Yeah, so one of the first things you should do is we normally help people with a revocable living trust, which helps avoid probate, and it ensures a seamless management of business assets in case of a death or incapacity. It also allows flexibility during an owner's lifetime. So, and then after that, we normally talk about what is the business succession plan.
Yeah, and with that, you're looking at maybe someone who owns the business, hands it down, he's retiring, or maybe incapacitated in some way. So what's involved with the succession planning, and how important is that?
Yeah, so like one of the things we ask is, what is the business owner's goal? Is it his or her goal that the family take over? Maybe one or two sons or daughters are involved in the business, but there's other kids that aren't. So we talk about what is a game plan to avoid dissension. Like one of the things is, for let's say you have 4 kids and 2 kids are involved in the business. Maybe it makes sense to give some life insurance to the kids that aren't involved in the business and let the business go to the people that are active.
So if this is not in place, and I'm assuming and I'm hoping that all businesses have this in place as just kind of a common thing you do, but in the case where maybe it's not in place, is this where we would, in this case, go to probate court as well?
Yeah, it's going to go to probate. And I can tell you almost very few small business owners have this in place from what I
really?
see. Yeah, I would say less than probably 5%, maybe 10%.
Ooh, I wonder how many are listening right now thinking, wait, what is he talking about? We've got to do what now? We better get on this here.
Yeah. And a lot of times, especially with incapacity becoming a bigger issue, it's important to have like a full strategy, like powers of attorney, healthcare concerns, HIPAA releases, and you just want to avoid the family feuds. And probably more importantly for most business owners, and I can speak to this, you want your business to go to the next generation potentially.
Sometimes family might not want to take over a business.
Correct.
Right?
Right. Maybe family wants to sell the business.
Sure.
Then the who, what are the terms? And maybe you don't know that, but we need to at least help find somebody that could be a good solution.
Yeah, these small business owners and strategies, you have to kind of be looking down the road for any potential situation that occurs and be ready for it.
Yeah, and I think one thing that kind of makes me a natural partner with business owners is I'm a business owner. So I get it. Not only am I an attorney, but I understand business. And I think a lot of times just having that shared value and understanding is important too.
Do you have all of this stuff in place as a business owner? Are you better?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You're one of the 5% there.
Yeah, it was not too long ago put in place, which is nice.
Excellent. Well, if there's people listening right now and they're in this situation and they want to find out more because they're realizing, we don't have this in place, or we want to adjust it and update it, contact the folks at Gateville Law Firm. Sean Robertson, our guest, and his team can help you out. Call them at 630-780-1034 or go online to find out more at GatevilleLawFirm.com. We'll see you again next week.